Hey guys, welcome back to the Foam Frontier. It's Luke, as always, and today, obviously, before I start the video, obviously I'm using a different camera. This camera is called the Polaroid Cube, and this is just part of a series of videos I'm doing on this channel and my other channel, The Book of Uke. So if you're interested in ukulele or vlog type videos, head over to that channel. I have the link in the description if you're interested. I know it's a different camera, and I'm just trying it out. It's just a series to try to push this camera. So, without further ado, let's start the review. So, today, I'm going to be talking about the BuzzBee Air Warriors Gem Double Pack. So this is a pair of really cheap blasters by BuzzBee. I've noticed that you guys always really like my BuzzBee Predator video, and also the one other weird blaster I've done is the Boomco Grip Strike. So I figured I'd do some bargain bin type blaster reviews and just see how you guys like it. I bought this pack of blasters, this 2-pack. I believe it was about $7 at my Meijer. I think you can get it at most places that carry BuzzBee for about $7. You're not going to lose out on a lot of money when you buy these. It's also a 2-pack, which is awesome if you're trying to start out getting just a couple blasters for you and your buddy, you and your brother, you and your sister, or you have a couple kids that you want to introduce to Nerf blasters, but you don't have as much money to buy the fancy ones. This is a great option, and I'm going to talk about why. But let's just start a little bit about the blaster. They're pretty small. The grip is very tiny. I have pretty small hands, like I always say, and my pinky barely fits on it. That doesn't make it uncomfortable for me, but I'm sure it could be very uncomfortable for larger hands. You'd probably be stuck with your pinky kind of hanging off. If that's a problem, if you're looking for a comfortable grip, this is definitely not a blaster for you. But it's a pretty solid blaster. Other than that, there's not really much interesting design-wise. It just looks like a classic kind of space laser beam blaster. Let's just talk about the front. The blasters come with 2 sets of 3 darts. There's 2 different colors. It's a front-loading blaster. There's 3 darts that can be loaded at any one time on both of the blasters. And on the package it says auto forwarding or something like that. So what it means by the automatic continuation of the darts or whatever is that it basically just, every time you prime and fire, it just moves to the next one in the order. You'll have to figure out which one it starts with. It's not as fancy. It's not like the Nerf smart air restrictors where it knows what dart is in, it knows what chamber has a dart in it. It doesn't know that. It just cycles through all 3 of them in the same order every time. Other than that, it's classic pull to prime blaster. You just pull straight back and pull the trigger and it will fire a dart. So that time it fired this top middle, so the next one should be this, to you, the lower right, but for me it's the lower left. Yep. So, without further ado, let's do some real firing test video. So first I'm going to fire 3 rounds of the included BuzzBee darts, and then I will load up and also fire 3 bright green Zombie Strike Elite darts. And as you can see, the Elite Dart shot a little bit further and harder than the BuzzBee darts. As you probably noticed in the video, that these blasters fire very well. I was very, very surprised. In my previous experience with BuzzBee, like the Predator, they don't really pack that much of a punch, but they shoot well enough to where you can have a nice little war with them, with a couple other people in your backyard or in your house, and they're fine. They work great. This pair of blasters works on par with pretty much every Nerf pistol type blaster I've ever had, and even some of the bigger than pistol types. I think that it fires very, very competitively with Nerf. So if you're looking for a really cheap alternative to something like a Triad, or you just really need some nice new blasters that shoot very well, I would say go for this Gem 2-pack. The only thing that I've noticed is that in my 2-pack, one of the blasters works better than the other. This blue one that I didn't actually use in the firing test has a little bit of a problem. I think it's just a piece inside is a little bit smaller than it needs to be or in the wrong place. I haven't opened it up yet to see what the problem is. Basically, when I prime it, it doesn't always stay back. Sometimes it, I'll probably not be able to do it on camera because it's trying to make me look bad. But basically, sometimes, especially when I have it loaded, when I prime it, the priming handle doesn't click into place like it is right now, and it just does that, essentially, right after I prime it. So I think that that problem comes from just it being a BuzzBee blaster. BuzzBee, as far as I have noticed, has at least a little less high-quality parts and materials than Nerf uses, and I think that they probably just have a tiny bit less quality control on a lot of their blasters. That's because they want to push out these blasters for cheaper for everybody so that more kids can shoot blasters, which is awesome. I appreciate BuzzBee trying to give you bargain prices on pretty decent blasters. So just note that if you're buying these blasters, you may have the issue of one of them not working quite as well as the other, so you might have to return a package if you're buying these, but they are really cheap, so at $7, it's kind of a worthy toss-up to me if you're looking for some nice blasters, especially for how well they work. They shoot very competitively with Nerf, as you could see. They shot a good, they easily shot 30 or so feet, which is at straight angles. And I'm sure that if I did a really good range test at a 45-degree angle or so, I could probably get close to that 72 feet that it suggests that you could get on the box with these. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any more comments or questions about these blasters, put them down in the comment section below. If you liked the video, make sure to hit the like button down there. And if you liked this video and might want to keep up with my channel and some more reviews, click that subscribe button. I hope to see you back here on the Foam Frontier.